Hey, this is the Entertainment Advice Channel. What I want to talk about today is why music today sucks so much, okay? And for this video, I'm going to discuss two main reasons why music today is so bad. So anyway, now that I mentioned that, let's get started. So when it comes to the reason why music today sucks so much, the first reason why music today is so bad is that it simply comes down to the fact that the formula used for making music is simply outdated, okay? As the truth of the matter is, in the world we live in today, okay, the truth of the matter is people, due to the internet, have more distractions than they've ever had before in history, okay? So things that usually in the past people would have had more patience for, like for albums, which might have took several months, even years, people don't have patience for that anymore, okay? People lose concentration easily, and of course as a result would lose interest in things like that compared to people in the past. So people nowadays do not have patience like they had in the past. So as a result, companies obviously result to producing music that's not as of good quality, as they know that due to the fact that it's not as of good quality, it will obviously be able to be produced in a shorter period of time, which as a result will save them a lot of money. So they do not have to wait for an extended period of time, and the singles time costs money. So the truth of the matter of fact is that is the reason why music today sounds so bad. Okay, that's one of the biggest reasons. So to continue on with my point for it, when it comes to specifically the formula. Now, what I mean by formula, what I mean specifically is techniques, like the techniques people use to make music. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to the techniques people use to make music, the things they use simply consist of things, whether it could be, like in the case of lyrics, just randomly waiting until an idea comes to your head, okay? Or it could be, in the case of instruments, just randomly putting an instrument for enough of a period of time until hopefully an idea randomly comes to your head. The truth of the matter is those techniques used in order to come up with an idea are simply completely outdated. As the truth of the matter is, you can clearly speed up the process when it comes to making music by simply having a reference sheet. Now, when it comes to a reference sheet, all it really consists of is a list of topics. Like if you're writing lyrics, for example, okay, what are all the suggestions you can come up, the ideas, I should say, the topics for that matter, you can come up with when it comes to things you could talk about. Is it about partying, okay? Or is it about heartbreak? Like if you had a relationship that went sour, is it about for example, a relationship that turned out well? Whatever, you just come up with topics that you can obviously use to kind of help you out, so you don't just randomly sit there for a period of time and have no idea come to your head. Because once you have that, it already helps you come up with topics more easily, and that's obviously one of the things you can do. And when it comes to instruments as well, which of course forms the beat of the song, it's no different. It's the exact same thing. All you really have to do in that case is simply have a reference sheet, whether it comes down to obviously the types of rhythm patterns you use or the types of scales you use, and so on and so forth, so you can get an idea of the sound you're going for when it comes to music, okay? So that's all you really have to do. You don't have to just randomly just sit there for a period of time and hope for an idea to come, or just randomly play something randomly. You can make it very straight and efficient when it comes to being able to make music with this improved technique. But they don't do that. So as a result, music that's of good quality takes an extremely long time to get done, and as a result, they rely on this system. So that is right there what I was explaining. My idea is exactly what they could use to speed up the process when it comes to making music. So that's my first point. Now, when it comes to the second point of the reason why music today is so bad, is it simply comes down to the fact that people who have good taste in music are not building their own community. As when you build your own community, which you can easily do online nowadays, you can find people who are like-minded, like you, when it comes to their taste in music, and obviously create music for your own community, okay? If you like music that, for example, has deep, meaningful lyrics, instruments, instruments that, or let alone beats that actually don't sound repetitive, and sound the same, you can easily do that. With the internet nowadays, you can always find people in the world who you can connect with and form communities of people to work with, which as a result of forming a community, you can make things come out the exact way you would want it to. Instead of relying on big companies who are just going to consistently waste your time, and are going to continue to produce crap, because it's obviously easier and more effective to produce things that suck instead of producing things that are of good quality. Simply producing things of good quality costs them money. So that's the truth of the matter. Okay, so build your own community if you want music to sound good again. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to mention for the second point. Okay, now lastly, this also is very true, which if you build your own community, if you're producing things that are good enough, and so on and so forth, eventually that community that niche community for that matter, can eventually expand into a much bigger community. And when it's expands to a much bigger community, it can then eventually go mainstream, especially when it comes to producing good quality stuff. So that's the truth of the matter when it comes to niche communities, is that niche communities are literally perfect. If it first and foremost, it creates something in a way that you exactly like, okay? When it's small, okay, it's exactly the way you like it. So you can always find something produced in a way you like. But if you want it to, but at some point, if you wanted to go big, because obviously it gets more people, and through more people, more money, and so on and so forth, then you can make it go big. So that's the truth of the matter when it comes to niche communities. Niche communities are literally perfect, okay? And the truth of the matter is, the bigger it gets, obviously the more people, will know about it. As a result of more people knowing about it, you can have more music and so on and so forth produced, and obviously make it go big. So that's the truth of the matter, is if you already create a niche community and you're doing the right thing, it will eventually go big. And once it goes big, then you answer your own question. Music will be good again. Okay, but people don't think like that, and as a result of people not thinking like that, that's the reason why music today sucks so much. Okay, we need more originality instead of just people just sitting there complaining, oh, music doesn't sound as good as it used to. And if you have that mentality, then things are not going to get any better. So anyway, that is exactly what I wanted to say. Now that I'm done explaining the two main reasons why music today sucks, I just want to leave an ending to this, which is that for anyone interested, this is for this channel. I am giving advice on how we can make entertainment good again. And as a result of giving advice on how we can make entertainment good again, I hope to establish that exact community I was referring to. And through establishing that exact community, we can make entertainment great and enjoyable for people to watch again, instead of the crap you get on the TV and the media all the time. So anyway, if you want to hopefully create a community, then you should start watching this channel more. And as a result of watching this channel more, we can start changing things again and having entertainment that doesn't suck. So anyway, that is all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video and videos like this, remember to thumbs this video up and hit the subscribe button. And that's all I have to say. And simply put it, later.